Hello, ARC family, and welcome to the ARC journey. I hope that you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend and are now ready to charge into autumn. It is just like around the corner. September is here. Football starts kicking off. Hunting is soon around the corner, and everything is charging full steam ahead. So that was our last hurrah of summer. So I just want to clarify clarify one thing tonight and share with you something else. So the first is that the ARC has made an agreement with three other regions going together with Weinberger Seminary, and we are offering able to provide for you in the ARC classes, a class at no charge. So that class this time around is the Doctrines class, Doctrines 1 and 2, um, being taught by Andrew Draper. So it is a great professor. There is no charge for you to sign up for that. You just need to contact Dean Hay so that we can make sure part of the us covering the costs and keeping the costs down for this class is that registration comes through the Allegheny region, et cetera, et cetera. So anybody can come to this. Anybody can be a part of these two classes. It will count towards those who are working for a credential. So just let Dean Hay know. The second class is being offered by Weinberger Seminary, and it is being done by Dr. Matt Lake. He's the one that's teaching it, and that is through Weinbrenner Seminary. So the billing will be through them. So you need to contact, according to the flyer, Adam Wilford at Weinbrenner Seminary and let them know that you are coming. I am sure that there are for credit rate cost and not for credit cost. And then, so if you want to take the class with a group of people just to audit, let them know that that's the intent that you are working towards, and they will work it out, and you let them know how you're going to do this, right? So I just wanted to make sure that we were clear about that. If you were taking the Matt Lake class, then where Matt Lake is teaching it over an entire trimester time period, so it's September to November. If you were taking that, then you need to let Weinbrenner know. If you were taking the Doctrines class, Doctrines 1 and 2, then you need to let Dean know. And if you are totally confused, um, let Dean know and he will certainly help you work it out because but we really need to know fast. Classes start next week. Okay. So we're on track for things to take off. So I just want to make sure you're clear. So if you have a group of people who are going to go through together to audit the class, let Adam Wilford know at Weinbrenner that you are doing the Matt Lake class for audit. If you want to take a group of people through the doctrines class, then you let Dean know and he will take care of it. And I'm getting confused just talking to you about it. So I'm hoping that this will help a little bit. Doctrines 1 and 2, Dean. Matt Lake, Weinbrenner. Okay, cool, good. I in the book Immeasurable, by Sky Jethani, he talks about platform, the platform that we have been granted as pastors, not just within the church, but also within the community, at the community tight and the community large. So he speaks about there are two ways that pastors have authority in those areas, and one of those is or they are through either proximity or popularity. And so he is driving to, this is a great book, Sky Jethani Immeasurable, talking about pastoral ministry. And he talks about uh, he talks about some of the struggle that we go through today, in that if people aren't close but are drawn because they are available, they are popular, they have a large that does a large gathering or a large outreach or touch point, touch base, that is not really a determination of how strong their ministry is. It is just is a testimony to how popular. But at the same time, he points the finger back and says that we as pastors sometimes try to lead from the same way when we have been called as shepherds to have our authority based in proximity. And that proximity first is our closeness to God, and then the secondly is our closeness to the people that we are called to serve. So how well do the people that you are serving, the community that the family that you're with, the community that you're in, how well do they know you? How well have they been invited in, or how deeply have they been invited into your walk as a disciple of Jesus? And can they see when they are in close proximity the closeness that you have with the Father and your walk with Him? So there is this in this age, online age, and in the age of these mega platforms that are being built, where people have such great influence across so many different spaces. It is the reality of proximity that is going to have the greater value and the greater authority. And so my challenge or my urge to you is how much authority do you have, and is it based on popularity or is it based on a proximity, your closeness to the people that you are serving? How well do they know that? Do they know you? How well do you know them? And I think that we are greatly positioned to be able to know greatly the communities that we are in and the people that we are serving. So, as we head into autumn and all the activities that we will be doing, how do we continue to create proximity in our ministry where people are invited to see us and our walk with Jesus, leading the way in making disciples that way, and having the space, the time, the capacity to be able to be in proximity with other people. All right, that's my challenge, and it comes from Sky Jithani's Immeasurable. I would highly recommend it if you do not have it or you have not picked it up yet. And I am going to be sharing some more from that incredible book. So we will talk soon. Praying for you. Keep shining, and we will see you next week.